Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to a bit of a different video. It's a vlog kind of Q&A and at the same time I'll be telling you about something really cool I'm going to do next week. So if you haven't seen my first vlog but heard a bunch of my commentaries, you'll probably be thinking that my face don't really match my voice, and at least that's the feeling I get when I watch a lot of other YouTubers, when like I see their commentaries and then all of a sudden I see a vlog from them and I think, I had imagined you look different, so there might be a few people thinking that. But on to the cool news I got, and that is a few days ago I got an email from EA Denmark, and they said, or asked if I would like to go to Guildford in the UK on Thursday to try out FIFA 14, kind of a first hands-on, and I answered as fast as possible, yes, I would love to do that. So on Thursday, early morning, I'll be flying to the UK, and I'll be going home late night, so I'll get a few hours to try out the game, and I'm really excited about it. And what I would like you to do is, if you have any questions regarding FIFA 14, leave them down below and I will try and compile a list and see if I can answer some of them once I get it back home, because I know at least myself I'm wondering quite a few things about the new game, how it will be and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any questions you'd like me to try and answer, let me know down in the comments. Now onto the Q&A part. I asked on the Let's FIFA 13 episode 42 for you to ask me some questions, and I split them up a little bit. We have some YouTube questions, some football questions, and then some other stuff. So let's get into it. The first thing being kind of regarded to YouTube and also FIFA. So the first question is, what was my first FIFA? Now my first FIFA game I kind of played was FIFA 98 at a friend's house, and I loved it. The indoor football you can play that game was amazing. So if you haven't tried it and you can grab that game, you should definitely try out the indoor. It's such a fun old game. But yeah, the first game I had myself was FIFA 99, also a very fun game. Did not feature the indoor gameplay, but still a very good game. And since then I kinda had FIFA like every 2 to 4 years, and then from FIFA 08 it kinda like built up towards where I started YouTube. And that kinda leads us towards the next question: what was your goal when you started YouTube, and who inspired you? Because I got FIFA 08 for PlayStation 2, and I just for fun looked up how you did free kicks, how you did skill moves and stuff like that, and what showed up were all the next gen stuff, because this was the year that FIFA went on to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and I saw a guy called Yapsif, and by now I guess everyone know who Marius is, but back then I was just like, wow, this is amazing, I would love to be able to do this kind of stuff. And I managed to get a PlayStation 3 and get a FIFA 08 for that, and I like started practicing for myself all these skill moves and that kind of stuff. And throughout FIFA 08 I like searched up on YouTube, and I found another guy called Weepeeler, and he also made some gameplay videos, and it really inspired me to kind of start out and making my own, because I really enjoyed watching their content, and I thought maybe I could make some cool stuff that other people would like to see. So over the summer in 2008 I started making my first video with the Euro 2008 game, simply recording with my phone. And Marius and Rob, they both gave me really good feedback and gave me suggestions to move on, and that is kind of where it all started out. Now another question is, why is FifaRalle your YouTube channel name? And the reason for that is basically, well, FIFA, it is the series, and Ralle, that is the nickname for my real name, which is Rasmus. And I guess it's almost 5 years ago, and I was called Ralle a whole lot back then. And when looking back, it might seem a little bit as cheesy for a YouTube name, at least when I look at it, but still it's kind of grown on me, and by now I guess most people know me by that name. Now another question regarding YouTube is who is your favorite YouTuber? And that got to be Devin is Supertramp. His videos are amazing, and I really like. He travels around the world, film all kind of cool stuff, and he made kind of a behind the scenes video where he kind of showed how his life was, and I really have to say that looked really amazing. Like, he works hard for it, but it seems to be something he enjoys doing, and that is kind of the thing I would like to live on. If I could be able to live doing something I really love, that would be amazing. And the final thing is kind of, did YouTube change my life? Is a question, and I guess it influenced my life a whole lot, but at the same time, I'm pursuing to like get an education at the same time. But as I said, if I can live on what I love doing, it'd be amazing. If I'll be able to live off this whole YouTube thing, it'll be amazing. But still, I feel it's very, very nice to get an education and have something to fall back on if I can't keep on doing the YouTube thing. So yeah, I'm trying to do both things at the same time. Who knows, maybe at some point one thing will take over the other. We'll see. It's impossible to say what the future will bring. Now on to a few of the other questions with regards to football a little bit. The first thing being, do I play football? And the answer to that is yes. I've been playing since I was 5 years old, and at the moment I'm 19, so been almost around 14 years I've been playing, and I love the sport. I've like every week I just look forward to going to practice, and it's been pretty much straight 14 years apart from this winter. Our like first team kind of got resolved. Like we had the coach quit and the team fell apart, but about 1 month 2 months ago we kind of started up a lot of my friends, and I really enjoyed it. It's no longer on the big pitch 11 man, it's 7 man now, but still it's a whole lot of fun, and that is how I've been playing football for most of my years, just to have fun and enjoy the game. I've never pursued the professional career because it will simply take up too much time, and sometimes I'm probably a little bit too lazy. So yeah, I really enjoy playing football. And another question regarding football is, do you do skills in real life when you play football? And the answer to that is no, I don't really do that. I can probably pull them off, or well, I can do that, and I can fool a little bit around when at football practice, but usually I'm a team player. I think football is a team sport, and I like to pass and move and try and get the play going that way. But on FIFA, it's completely different. I do a bunch of skill moves, and it looks very selfish, and you could say so because, well, I try to get a really cool goal with one player maybe, but I guess FIFA is still a one-on-one game, like when you play head-to-head, and you don't really let anyone down. But if you play a team sport like football, if you just go on those runs you can do in FIFA, you'll end up pissing your teammates off basically. So yeah, I'm a much more of a team player, but I can pull some of the skill moves off. Now what is the famous GSG is another question, and that is basically the nickname for my local football club. It's kind of taken from the famous GSE. If you ever watch the movie Hooligans, there's the Green Street Elite, and my local football club kind of adopted from that name and called it the famous GSG. So yeah, that's the name of my local football club, and I use it to name my ultimate team every year. Another question is, why is Ronaldinho your favorite player? And I guess it comes down to his play style and his whole attitude to the game. He makes the game a whole lot more interesting. He's really good on the ball, like creative passes, stuff you've never seen before, and he's always happy when he plays football, it seems. And I think that is such an inspiring thing, because that's what I think the game is about. Have fun and have a good time and be happy when you play the game. So yeah, I guess that's why I really enjoy Ronaldinho as a football player. And the final question regarding football is, who do you think is the winner of the Champions League final? And that's a really tough question for me to answer. I think Bayern Munich will take the win probably. They've been excellent this season. Their record is insane, but still, there's something about Borussia Dortmund that I really like. The style of football is really entertaining as well, and I could see them also be able to take the win. Let me put it this way: I wouldn't be surprised if any of the teams won the final, but I'm leaning a little bit towards Bayern Munich. Now, some other stuff is, some other questions I noted was, what are you studying? And at the moment, I'm at my first year at university. It's almost over the first year, and I'm studying meteorology, and it's kind of a thing having a lot to do with editing, 3D animations, and there's also some programming, which is probably the subject I'm not very fond of, but the rest is really interesting and something I'd really like to become better at. And then we move on to a kind of a weird question. What do you think of Sweden, and what is your favorite fruit? What I think of Sweden is, I really like Sweden. I mentioned a few videos ago that I am half Swedish and I have a lot of family in Sweden. So yeah, I really like Sweden, and I guess when it comes to the football, I still support Denmark. I've been growing up in Denmark my entire life, and when it comes to that rivalry, I still support Denmark. Now, my favorite fruit, I guess it'll be pineapple. Yeah, that's probably the kind of fruit I like the best. And then there's a few FIFA questions. FIFA the best FIFA for skill goals, and I guess it goes all the way back to FIFA 10. If you ever played the game, which I guess quite a few have, back then pretty much every player had a 5-star skills, and that, well, you know, I really like doing skill moves on the game, so back then you could pull off some stuff with pretty much any player, and I thought that was really fun game to play, and that probably is one of my favorite games. But still, every year there comes some new stuff into the game, and if you go back now and try out FIFA 10, I might think it's a bad game because there's added so much stuff on top on each game from year to year. Then is what is your favorite skill move? And if you see my videos, you see me using the scoop turn a whole lot, and I'd say that's my favorite skill move if I just want to go past an opponent and be as effective as possible, because that is probably the most useful skill move on the game. But when it comes to like what I think looks the best, it'll have to be the running waka waka or the fake drag back. I think those are two really cool looking skill moves. Will I ever live stream? Do we have a question? And I would love to, but where I live at the moment, my internet is way too slow and it just won't really work. It'll be way too laggy and won't prove for any entertainment whatsoever. But I'll most likely be moving out here this summer, and hopefully when I move out, I'll get a whole lot better internet and be able to do some streaming, because I would like to get into that. And another question, can I play you in a match of FIFA? And that is something that is a little bit, it's kind of down to luck, because alongside with uni I do not have that much time as I would like to, so it's usually playing 5 games of FIFA each day, play the games and then edit it, commentate it, and then get the video done, and that's about the amount of FIFA I get to play. So having time to play specific requests are quite difficult, but maybe over the summer I'll be able to do something, because university is almost coming to an end and I'm looking forward to get a whole lot more time on my hands. And then the final question is kind of where do I live in Denmark? And yeah, I live near a city called Roskilde, and I guess if you're not from Denmark, you probably have no idea where it is, and if you're from Denmark, you'll kind of have an idea where it's situated. And I'll probably during the summer move out to Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And that's pretty much all for this Q&A. I hope you did enjoy it, and as I said, leave a few questions if you have anything you would like me to try and answer about FIFA 14 once I get back home on Thursday. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.